بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back to another lesson of أحكام النون الساكن والتنوين. We're still studying, or we're still on the topic, still didn't move on, though we finished the main أحكام, the 4 أحكام. But there were side topics that were left out, and I wanted to make them all in one video. But apparently that's not gonna happen. It's gonna be 2 videos because I tried doing the one with إخفاء, the one with غنة, the sound. But it's kind of long, you could say, and it seems like it's good to be a topic on its own. So here, inshallah, in this video, we're going to be talking about الإظهار الحلقي and المطلق, الإدغام الكامل والناقص. And next one, inshallah, we're going to be talking about the غنة of the إخفاء. طيب, إظهار حلقي والمطلق, what are they? If you remember, إظهار حلقي is called حلقي because all the letters are from the حلق, right? That's why it's called إظهار حلقي. If Noon As-Sakeenah or Tanween after it's one of the letters of the throat, then we do إظهار. As for إظهار المطلق, there are 4 words in the Quran. 4 words that have Noon As-Sakeenah, and after it is Ya or Waw. And Ya and Waw, if you remember correctly, are letters of Idgham with Ghunna. So the conditions of Idgham apply here. But the problem is they're in one word, right? The Noon and the Ya or Waw are in one word. And as you remember, Idgham can only be in 2 words. Idgham and Noon As-Sakeenah and Tanween can only be in 2 words. So what do we do in this case? We do إظهار. And this kind of إظهار is called الإظهار المطلق. So that's the difference between حلقي and مطلق, right? So what are these words? These words are قنوان, صنوان, بنيان, and الدنيا, right? So we have Noon Sakin and after it is a Waw or Ya. Though we don't do Idgham here because, like we said, Idgham and Noon As-Sakeenah and Tanween is in 2 words, cannot be in 1 word. So we do here is إظهار, and this difference between الإظهار الحلقي and الإظهار المطلق. As for الإدغام الكامل والناقص, if you remember when we studied إدغام, we said إدغام has 2 categories, right? إدغام with غنة and one without غنة. The one with غنة is in ينمو, and without غنة is the لام and the را, right? So let's complete this table. For example, the word من يعمل. So in the mouth part, do we combine the noon with the ya? Yes, right? We combine the noon with the ya. من يعمل. So it becomes ya مشددة. So yes, we combine it. As for the غنة, is the غنة still there? Yes, it is still there, right? من, yes, it is. So yes, nostril part. Example, من ولي or من يعمل, right? As for without غنة, for example, من لدنا. So the noon is مدغمة in the lam, so it becomes لام مشددة. So is it مدغمة? Yes, it is. As for the nostril part, is there غنة there? No, right? There's no, because it's without غنة. For example, من ربك. So if you pay close attention, or if you'll notice there is a difference. In the one with غنة, like من ولي, the noon is مدغمة in the waw, but there's still traces of the noon there, which is the غنة. It's not complete إدغام, right? It's kind of deficient because there's still غنة there. But as the case with من لدنا or من ربك, there's no غنة there. The noon is مدغمة, and the traces of the noon, which is the غنة, is gone. So this is complete إدغام. All the traces of the noon are gone. It's like it's not there. So this is called complete إدغام. This is why it's called الإدغام الكامل. And the other one, like من ولي, is called الإدغام الناقص, deficient إدغام, or lesser إدغام. Because even though we combine the noon with the waw, it becomes waw مشددة, but there's still غنة there, which means there's still traces of the noon there. So that's why we do that's why it's called إدغام ناقص, deficient إدغام. And inshallah makes sense. Even in the masahif, if you pay attention, or if you notice, if you look in the masahif, you see, for example, إدغام coming from ناقص if there's a shadda. If there's shadda on, like how it's on the ra here, if there is a shadda, that means it's إدغام كامل. But here, if there's no shadda, and it's إدغام here, but there's no shadda, that means it's إدغام ناقص. And the letters of إدغام الكامل are the lam, the ra, the noon, and the mim. The letters of إدغام الناقص are the waw and the ya. The lam and the ra, we know why, because they're letters of إدغام without غنة, right? For the noon and the meme, why are they part of the letters of idgham al-kamil, even though they're in idgham with gunna? Well, if you remember, we said the noon and the meme have the characteristics or the property of having gunna, right? For example, the word minna and mimmarij. When we say minna, when we combine it, the noon is combined with the other noon, right? As for the nostril, should there be a sound or no? There should be a sound. Because if there is no sound, there's no gunna sound, then it won't be idgham kamil. It will be deficient idgham. Because the noon has the property of gunna. So there should be an idgham gunna there. And since the noon is mushaddada, and there is a gunna, there is complete idgham. Same with the meme. For example, mimma rij, right? Mimma, mim. So we're combining the noon into the meme, becoming mim mushaddada. As for the gunna, there's supposed to be a gunna, because the meme has gunna itself. So if the meme happens to not have a gunna, this will be deficient idgham. But since there is a gunna, it is complete idgham. Inshallah, it makes sense. As for huruf idgham al-naqis, is the waw and the ya for reasons we said before. And just final thing I would like to point out is about al-huruf al-muqatta'a. I mean the ones like alif, lam, mim, alif, lam, ra, yasin, and so on. I would like to point out if at the end is a noon, at the end of the ahruf al-muqatta'a is a noon sakina, and after it is a letter of idgham, then you don't do idgham. The way we are reciting it, we don't do idgham. And the way we're learning it, or going through the process of learning it, we don't do idgham. For example, yasin, we stretch the sin 6 harakat, and at the end, as you can see, there's supposed to be a noon. And if we're going to combine it with the verse after it, which is Al-Quran al-Hakim, there's a waw. So what do? Do we do idhar or idgham? We said we do idhar. That's the way we're learning it, right? Same with noon wal-qalam. You're going to stretch the waw 6 harakat. Noon is sakin, after it is a waw mutaharrika. If you're going to continue, do we do idgham? No, we do idhar. So it's going to be like Yasin wal-Quran al-Hakim. And Noon wal-Qalam. So it's going to be 6 harakat with idhar. We don't do idgham. And this marks the end of our lesson. Barakallahu feekum. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.